Okay, so the first place that we went to was in Slovakia, and it was Bratislava. And we went there, it was like the very first day we got there, so we went through Amsterdam in our flight, so it was like Copenhagen, Amsterdam, Vienna, and then we went to Bratislava on a train.
Yeah, we figured why not, because Bratislava was only an hour away from Vienna.
Yeah, it was really close, and the tickets were like easy to buy, and like, by that time it was really dark, just because it's like winter, so like it's just getting dark all the time. So it wasn't actually that late, even though it looks like a dramatic night. It was just like
in the middle of the night, wandering alone in the place where the Hostel movies actually took place. But
yes. Oh, and this is back in Vienna, and this is when we were waiting for our next train. Which where are we going over this one? Was this when we
believed we were going to Budapest?
Oh yes.
Instead, surprise, we were going to Budweis.
Yes, because we knew that we wanted to go to the Czech Republic, and we knew we wanted to go to Budapest, Romania.
But those were Budapest, Hungary.
Oh my god.
I just combined words.
Budapest, Hungary?
Budapest, Hungary.
Oh, should I say Romania? See, I still don't know what's going on. So basically, we were very confused, and when we bought tickets, we saw one that said, they were all like in German, so we couldn't read what was going on. And we had 10 minutes before we were supposed to get on the train, so we were like panicking. And we bought one that said Budweis because we looked at it and we're like, Bud, like, yeah, like Budapest.
Yeah, and actually it didn't even say Budweis, it said Budapest.
Oh, that's when you thought it was the Grand Budapest Hotel. But we weren't even in Budapest. We were in Budweis, which is in the Czech Republic.
But Budajovic, or whatever our ticket said, sounds like Budapest.
It does sound like it could be Budapest. So we got really confused. We bought that ticket, and like Alana was like, yeah, like Budajovic, that must be Budapest. And then I was like, yeah, it says like Czech on it, because I was being dumb and thinking of like,
no, yeah, your mind was just on the next day.
Yeah, I clearly have no idea where Budapest is. I still can't get it right. So it was a mess. And so we ended up going there. We were there for an hour, and it was in this moment when we realized that we were in the wrong country. Okay, I had already gotten Czech money, and I still didn't realize that we were not in the right country. But yeah, so we were on Google Maps and looking up stuff to do in Budapest, and Google Maps was like, you have to go like walk 3 days away. And we were like, no, that's not right. Like, what is Google Maps doing?
And we were like, oh, maybe he still thinks that that we're in Vienna or something.
But no, it actually knew where we were, which was north rather than south.
Which I noticed that it was cold when we got off the train, and Tia knew that Budapest was south of Vienna, so that greatly confused us.
So we were thinking like, oh, why is it so cold if we went south?
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, maybe just weather's weird. But no, we went north, so that's cool. This was we only showed it for a second, but this is our hotel.
Franz Ferdinand Museum and post office.
We went to a museum that was like about like the post office vehicles, and like it was really random. This is back in Vienna. We went to the Freud Museum. This was when we decided to stop traveling because we were a mess. So we stayed in Vienna, we got some delicious food, and we went to the Freud Museum. This is the day I lost my phone, which I will even tell you which clips like in between that I dropped it somewhere. And someone found it, and they just mailed it back to me today. So hopefully it will get here soon, and I will have a phone again, and I want to make sure it's good, and if it's good, I'm gonna send that person a gift. But yeah, so this was the Freud Museum. The butt. Typical Freud, right? And these are his family. I don't really remember, but
his children.
Oh, that looked like it was you for
artsy.
a second. Yeah, so we went to the museum, which is his office that he was in Vienna pre-moving to London because of
the
Nazis. Damn Nazis. Those are some America-related postcards when he was in America, and he sent them back home. And this is more of his like office area, the apartment he lived and worked in, I guess. The flat, as some might say. There's some sweet statues that some guy put in there. Ah, this is a building.
Cathedral place. Right.
Yeah, it's in a main area of Vienna. And then I was like, oh, Christmas tree, gotta film that. And they were putting a star on it. And like, oh, there's this sweet fountain, and I got some sweet lens flare when I was filming.
J.J. Abrams.
This is when I lost my phone. I'm pretty sure it was when I was lying here and it fell out of my pocket.
Was that shot worth it?
Yeah, it wasn't. So this is the music museum. Yes, the House of Music. And so we were listening to some pretty sweet jams, like Beethoven, etc.
And remixes that were really cool.
There were some really cool remixes. So like it starts out and they show you stuff about the Philharmonic in Vienna. Oh, and this is when we made our own music.
Oh yeah, that was so much fun. Rolling the dice.
It was pretty much just, they had chunks of like melody, I guess, and then like it was all based on what number you rolled on the die. So you would just roll this die around and it would record what number, and so like it kind of could create some interesting random little bits of songs that always sounded good, which is fun. But that was just one floor of the museum, and then the next floor was like this dark, like just sound is playing. It's kind of about like sound itself outside of music
and the human body.
Yeah,
it's just really cool.
So it was a fun museum. There are some children running around, which was less fun, but what are you gonna do, right?
Oh, I didn't even notice that occasion.
Oh, I didn't notice it either, and I filmed it. But yeah, so these are just different parts of the sound museum. There's like a giant drum here that was just randomly being hit.
Not sure. Not to hit it with jewelry on your hand.
Yeah, because apparently you can just free hit it. And then there was this creepy box. It was just really interesting. This was the weirdest room. It's just a bunch of like human sounds based on how you like shape your mouth or like what like vowel or consonant sound you're trying to make. I tried to press that one, it didn't work. I like pressed like 30 times, like why isn't this working? And this is when on another floor where they started showing different musicians'
oh yeah, the different composers.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You got it. Like going through each composer, each room was a different composer. And this one had a creepy puppet woman. And I think that was Beethoven. Yep, because there was his face. When he was alive and when he died. Totally
normal.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely didn't get super skinny near the end. No, that's what death is. But yeah, so that's our last shot. So that's what we did, and it was really fun. And you should definitely check out Vienna, just don't lose your phone.